Yo, what's going on, family and friends? Welcome to another great edition of In Your City, presented by R Smooth Love. Look, we are the guys that bring you that content, that refreshing, informative, and fun content. I'm your guy, Arrington Gavin. Joining me always, I got comedian Syrok Fox and our favorite producer, Mr. Cam Godley. Yo. Fellas, what's going on with you?
So we have a secret side chat, and we said today.
Definitely left me out of it.
I woke up at 2 a.m. and I was like, "You want a match?"
Give me more on top, yeah, bro. Look,
no, when I walked in, I was like, "God damn, no.
Bro, it's the summertime, man. Toes out, legs out. I'm enjoying it. I'm pretty comfortable. Cam, what? You didn't get the memo?
I didn't. Y'all definitely left me out of that portion of the group chat, but I gotta admit, I wouldn't have had nothing for y'all anyway.
You ain't got a classic two-piece?
No, not like that.
You're in your 40s.
Yeah.
You need a classic barbecue joint.
You're probably right.
Like, you need something to be like, oh, everybody meeting at the park? That. I know the perfect linen short set.
Cam is like Tim's, Jordans. That's it.
What you got for today, Ayrton?
Man, well, look, before I start off, I got to make a quick shout out to all the graduates, right? All the graduates from college, high school. Also, Miss Dorothy Butler. So you're probably like, who's Miss Dorothy Butler? So before I became my own boss, I worked for a few years in physical therapy, and my supervisor, Roland, awesome dude, was like one of my mentors. He was listening to our show last time, and he said, hey, I have my mother in the car, and she's having a ball. She loves the show. She's having a great laugh and all that good stuff. So I wanted to make a shout out to Miss Dorothy Butler. But
how you doing, Miss Dorothy?
All righty. So
Miss
now,
Dorothy,
see, that's when I start
moving on.
Miss Dorothy, if you listen, Syrok sees you, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
All righty. So y'all, I gotta talk about the ratchetness. This is for the ratchets. Jocelyn Hernandez. So I don't know if y'all saw on social media, Mayweather had a fight where he fought John Gotti's grandson, the famous mob boss John Gotti.
Yeah.
He fought his grandson. Of course, beat him. The ref stops the fight, and the guy's like, "Oh no, we gonna keep on doing this." So a brawl happens in the ring, but then it's a brawl happening backstage.
Right.
And it has Jocelyn literally fighting you don't even know who she's fighting.
Oh, she was fighting. Oh man, we need to look it up.
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now.
Twitter figure.
Amber Rose.
No,
What?
but she did. But she did fight
they
her too.
were arguing.
That was a
yeah.
different show, right?
Big Lex. Big Lex. Who's Big Lex?
From like back in the day on TV, like.
I don't know what she was.
I don't know who she was.
I know she's a reality star now.
Oh, okay.
But she was like,
I could be thinking
kicking her, stomping her, and then like people are trying to hold it back. Jocelyn just started hitting everybody. I'm like, bro, why do people feed off the like? Okay, Zeus Network is all about trashy reality TV, which I don't even like reality TV in general.
To be fair though, some of her shows that she's been on is on BET2. I mean not BET2. I'm sure if there is
BET1,
but BET also VH1. So that like Zeus ain't the only ones, but Zeus is like mad toxic.
Well, you know what? VH1 it might change because I heard Tyler Perry is getting closer to having the majority ownership of BET. So maybe he's
gonna be a bunch of sexual abuse and physical abuse aired on BET because that's what.
Bunch of cheating.
Ouch.
A bunch of cheating.
I could do betters.
Man. Braid wigs that braid wig worn on a man who is probably got dirty. I mean, go ahead and finish your.
But man,
Shamar Moore has never recovered. Never recovered.
I just can't stand the fact that reality TV is must see TV. It brings ratings, but it doesn't depict a great a person really to the public eye. So like I was telling you about Love and Hip Hop. Right. Can't stand Love and Hip Hop. The person that created it, I mean, she's a sophisticated woman, but she knows she played the game. She played the game.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, all those creators of these reality shows are not ignorant fools. Like these folks are not dumb. They have mastered the algorithm of our attention and created this format that draws us in, and it makes them money. By all means, I am never going to try to stop somebody from getting their paper.
True.
But it is affecting us in a very negative way. I think so.
Why do you think people feed off that though, Cam? Like, why do you think people enjoy that stuff?
I mean, I feel like you answered your question in the question. Like, people love the negativity. They love to feel like they're above whatever it is that they're watching and stuff like that. It's ratchet entertainment.
Ooh, hey, that's a bar. Like, I never thought about it like that, but that's a whole bar. Like, you watching somebody else's life in shambles makes you think like,
absolutely,
my life ain't so bad.
Absolutely.
And I say that I see that a lot. Every time I see like them little the African boys in Walmart parking lots popping up with that fireman boot. Walking out asking for money for their football team.
The randomness.
None of them are wearing jerseys. I be thinking like, man, I'm glad my life hitting like that. Like,
bro,
I had a bad childhood.
I can't stand that. I'm like, these kids are walking in these busy streets, and look, and the adults are standing right there looking in the lawn chairs.
Go
like,
ahead, baby.
You got it. Good job. Whoo, got the shade and everything. These kids over here sweating, thirsty. They're like, you doing good. Stop in traffic. I'm like, bro, what in the world? But no, man, I had to talk about that because that just blew. And I'm trying to even think about like, wonder if Mayweather has ownership in Zeus because he's had a couple of pay-per-view fights on that Zeus network, and I'm like,
oh, you want to hear a funny little side story of that Mayweather line before we change subjects? You know, Mayweather's daughter was threatened by one of the Gottis.
I saw that. Well, the wife of the dude that was in the fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
On social media.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Like it was a Gotti threat too.
Like a real Gotti threat.
Yeah. Absolutely.
A real guy.
Yeah.
Nobody batted an eye for real, unless I'm missing the media coverage. But if one of the Gottis be like, yo, your daughter's next.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We were boxing. This is a sanctioned fight. Why you gotta take my kids? Why you gotta put a horse head in my bed? Why you gotta do these things?
That's a fact.
But so switching gears, y'all, I wanted to talk about the Capture the World Fest that we were invited to, man, and had a vibe at. Shout out to Kello, Kelo. Hello.
Shout out.
Kello is one of the artists who brought it to my attention. Also, Zach Lee from Fortresses. I sat down with him, and I just want y'all to watch the video and see who we meet throughout the world. Shout out, Portsmouth. They're doing a lot. They're trying to change their image in a big way, with the casino and now these festivals, the Capture the World
Fest. Doing some great stuff for the community.
Yeah, this is the second time. So y'all listen up if you're on the radio on Hot 91 or watch the clip if you're on TV4 and check out the vibes in P-Town.
That's Quarter with the hat. Nobody. A little bit slower. We gon' walk it. I'm cool with that.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 This is what we do. 1 2 This is what we do. Ha 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 ha. There's a little sound check. Just a little sound check. 1 2 aha aha.
This is mindful meditation. It's gonna go crazy. Yeah.
What's goody? Look, it's Arrington here. Of course, comedian Syrok Fox representing in your city, presented by our Smooth Club. We are here at Juneteenth at High Street here in historic Portsmouth, Virginia, man. We got it's going to be a great time, man.
No, man. So, first of all, I've never felt so tall standing next to you like this.
Wow.
So they setting up right now, man, and we're going to try to catch a few artists before they do their sound check or after and get a vibe of the Freedom Day Fest and what it all consists of and what's going through the artist's mind before they entertain the good people of Hampton Roads.
Bro, did you see the lineup, though?
Oh, it was dope.
Lineup.
Montel Jordan.
This is how we do that. See, Friday night. Was I close?
That was,
Friday
why you on your...
I had to hold that part. It's right there because
What's going on, everybody? It's In Your City with Hot 91 and TV Sky 4. I'm stand-up comedian Syrok Fox, and right now, we are at the Freedom Day Festival. Look, I'm excited. We in P-Town, Portsmouth, the 757, Hampton Roads, all that jazz. And I'm with one of the most important people in the game right now. This is the reason why it's blood functioning. Look at that. My man Zach Lee just popped in the building. Yo, this is Kello, K-E-L-O. Hello.
Peace.
Man, what's going on, dude?
Peace and blessings,
what's
bro.
going
How you
on,
doing,
man? What you got going? What's happening right now, bro?
Hey, bro, this is the second annual Freedom Day Festival. We blessed to be able to do this again with the city of Portsmouth. Brought to you by the Urban League in Hampton Roads. We're going to be out here from 1 to 9 p.m. It's going to be an amazing event. 702 Montel Jordan food trucks, vendors, live entertainment.
Now I got a question. I got a question for you. I know you orchestrating a lot. You busy, but are we gonna get blessed with a performance or?
Yeah.
All right. So you got the bars ready for
Yeah,
us?
I'm going to like 6:30, 6:45.
6:30, 6:45. Bet money. I'm excited, man. Thank you. I know you busy. I'm not even gonna waste your time anymore. Yo, make sure you come out to the 757 and show some love, man. It's gonna be going on all Sunday. Wait, till when?
Till 9.
Till 9. So this is all day. This is an all-day thing, man.
Yeah.
So come out, show some love. We in P-Town on High Street by the Landon, the Freedom Day Festival, man. And make sure you show some love to my man Keller, one of the hardest workers out in this. I ain't trying to get nobody upset at him.
It's a whole team, bro. I couldn't do it without the team, bro.
Respect, man. Can't wait to see your performance. Thank you.
What's going on? It's Arrington here. We are back here at Juneteenth at the historic High Street in Portsmouth, Virginia. And look, I'm so excited because I'm joining with my good friend, familiar to the show, Mr. Cabana Black. Cabana, what's going on with you, boss?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling blessed. I'm alive and I'm outside.
Look, first of all, I want to say congratulations on the new position, Commissioner of Fine Arts of the City of Newport News.
Yes, come on, Newport News, our commissioner. What about that? Yes, I'm excited.
Man, you are doing so much stuff right now in the community, but you're also hosting this amazing event going on. Like, what you got in store for us today?
Well, first of all, we have energy, we have fun, but I think the spirit of excellence for the black community is most important. Of course, we're focusing on mental health. Urban League is doing such an amazing job, but overall, the goal for me is have a good time, have fun. Sometimes we get into the politics of things. Today, we're going to have fun.
That's right.
We're going to be free because it's Freedom Day.
Say, look, Freedom Day. Say it one.
Because it's Freedom Day.
There you go.
I want to be free. I'm going to let it all go.
I'm loving the shirt, too, by the way. The Snoopy.
Charlie Brown is my favorite. Snoopy is my favorite. I consider myself the Black Charlie Brown.
Not the Black Charlie Brown. Not the Black Charlie Brown. Look.
Yes.
First of all, man, like I said, you a friend of the show. You're a friend of mine. I'm so excited with all the great things you're doing and more things to come, man, because you're killing it. I'm trying to see, when do you sleep, first of all, because you was hosting, like, multiple events.
Well, you see, this is the thing. When God opens the door, you should leap into it. Jump into it.
Okay.
He'll give you the rest. But when the door opens up, take advantage. I think a lot of times we tell people, take your time, take your time. As long as you're taking your time, eating your right foods, taking your vitamins, drinking your water, taking care of yourself, God knows what you need. So when he gives you an opportunity, take the opportunity.
Hey, look, I think that's well said from an extraordinary individual here, making a community activist, really, in the Hampton Roads area. Look, we know you're busy. You got some sound check going on, all that good stuff. But look, we
he
truly
looking
appreciate
real muscular behind the camera, though. He look like he been lifting weights.
He had been hitting the weights.
Syrok look real, built like. My Vivian spirit came on. I was like, wait. Hey, Syrok, what's up?
Kendall Williams. Now, he got a set on Freedom Day, and he say it's a bop, it's a banger, it's a hit. We gonna be excited to see it. Man, what brought you here today?
Yo, man, hey, God brought me here today, and it's gonna be lit. Y'all tune in. It's gonna be crazy. Kendall Williams, international gospel superstar. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, tap in the new album.
Wait, is gospel hip-hop?
Gospel rap.
You didn't say that now.
Yo.
That's hard. That's a hard genre to hit now.
It's something, I'm redefining the gospel. I'm changing around what your grandma said was gospel. You listen in, you're going to hear something new, man. Tap in, new album out.
So if you don't mind me asking real quick, we got time. So what made you, instead of going through the mainstream of normal hip hop, talking about, banging, slanging, thanging, all types of things, what made you go to gospel instead of the normal mainstream?
I mean, just to give you a short version, it wasn't my plan, it was God's plan. I started off talking about, everything other rappers is talking about, but, through my trials and tribulations, I was locked up, and God put it in my heart to change my lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And he said, look, I'm going to make you a public figure for me. Go out in the streets and let them know with God, all things are possible, you know?
Yo, I can respect that. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. All right, yo, stand-up comedian Syrok Fox, it's Freedom Day. Me and Arrington is going to have a blast all day today, man. We're going until, 9 o'clock.
Before we get out of here, y'all make sure y'all tap into the new album, Breakthrough. I got Project Pat on there. I got the super producer, Zaytoven from Atlanta on there. A lot of big names. It's crazy, so make sure you tap into the new album, Breakthrough, Kendall Williams.
Y'all heard the man, Kendall Williams. Make sure they follow the band on IG, all that noise. We're going to try to tag the info. Get your info, and then we'll put it in the video.
I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Zach Lee Hines. Zach, what's going on with you, boss man?
Man, I'm all right. It's good to be here, man. It's good to see you all here at a momentous occasion as we celebrate the continued liberty of colored people in America.
I'm not even gonna try it. We already had a conversation about that. I'm always jealous of the man's voice, but let me tell you something. One of the most talented artists that I know, not just in the area, but out there. I'm telling you, please remember the name. So Zach, what you got going on during this performance day we have?
So I'm very excited to help support the Urban League and the city of Portsmouth and all the other organizations that have come together to create such a wonderful event. I brought Fortresses with me so we can support a lot of the musical artists that are performing today on the list. Artists like Kello, Jazzo, who else do we have? There's a whole list, and a bunch of artists with me too.
It's a huge list, and then we also.
I'm gonna sing too, and I'll sing a little something too.
Just a little something. We know it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna kill again. We are here at High Street, Portsmouth, Virginia, at the historic High Street, Juneteenth. And look, we're gonna have a great time, y'all. This is Zach Lee Hines. Please continue to remember the name Fortress. Any new music you got coming up soon?
Yeah, man, we're working on a lot of great projects. But right now, I just want to try to look forward to seeing a lot of the great talent that's gonna be here today. We're gonna have Montel Jordan here today too.
That's right. Well, look, y'all. We are out. Thank you so much, boss man. I know you got some time. You got to practice and all that good stuff, man. I truly appreciate it. Hey, yo, this is out in your city. Sky 4 TV and WNSB HOT 91.
All right. And yo, that was cool. Montel Jordan,
bro, the
Kello,
one and only.
Cabana Black. Yeah. Yo, he scared me because we first talked about Montel Jordan.
Bro, y'all look like y'all were about to bash my head in the wall.
I did not smile.
Neither of us.
I peed a little bit. I really got scared. I peed just a little bit.
We both know that it is possible that so we were like, I was like, you serious, bro?
I mean, who doesn't know who Montel is? Kim over here, the talk show host guy.
So shout out to Cabana Black. Cabana Black was on the show before.
Yeah, shout out to Cabana.
Friend of the show.
Right.
Great dude.
All the artists there, once again, shout out Zach Lee because he made me pay attention to it. Fortresses, they're out there doing big things. Fortresses was one of the leading sponsors of the event, Capture the World Fest. And they got on the little sponsor flyer and stuff. It's a dope vibe, man. I love seeing artists in their element like that, and
especially the independent artists too, man. That are so talented, so talented.
757 artists are big. Like they're the only one in other cities. Yeah, you get these festivals and everything like that, but in 757, it seems like when it comes to festivals and parades and big time things around the city, the local artists are the ones that's
garner more attention. Absolutely.
And it's dope when you see the A-listers come through and do their thing, but with us it is purely fueled by the local talent.
And shout out to the WNSB because they always provide a platform for the local artists to bring their music, their content on there. And we have Roberta Lee, Rachet,
K Keys.
True.
And then the song we played today is Chantel DeVers, her new song Keeper. It's streamed. I think it almost got 10,000 streams right now. Big. Chantel DeVers is doing some
crazy.
And she's a local, she's in our backyard.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Well, look, we gonna change it up. We gonna have. It's about that time. Oh, it's gonna be that time.
Look at him practicing in the segues. You see that? You see how? Y'all know what it is. 757. What's good? It's Syrok Fox. It's Syrok. What you think?
Attention, please.
It's time for.
It go down in the DM. It go down.
It's time for Syrok. What you think?
Looking straight at the camera too.
All right, bang. What up, gang? It's stand-up comedian Syrok Fox, and it's the favorite time of a Sunday afternoon. It's Syrok What You Think, and that's when people. Well, today this was actually a face-to-face, then write down in my notes type question. It wasn't a DM. I actually ran into her
Okay.
Yeah. So
the man pull out the pen and paper. Oh. let's chat. Let's chat on this bench right here.
But real quick, before we do, we want to shout out Shay Shacks. Me and my wife's girlfriend Max got me this gift. Look, we got the little. You want to hold it up? It's magnet. It's magnet, so you can just.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Max, man.
Love it.
Showing us love for the show, making it on TV, and all the progress us and the guys doing. You may see a little residue.
I was about to say,
that's
it looks used.
It's green like residue. If you
tried it out,
I see why he was late, Cam. I see why he was a little late getting him.
So just wanted to shout her out real quick. Okay, so today's question on Syrok, what you think is, I have this mother. She has a 12-year-old son, and he has no interest in anything. So she says he doesn't want to draw, doesn't want to drive, he doesn't want to play football, dance, anything. She is worried that he has no direction in life just yet. All he does is sit in the room and whatever. Like, she doesn't even know. She walks in on him. It's not like, he's doing what we think he's doing as fellas. Y'all like I did that because that was the cleanest way. Every dude listening know exactly what he didn't bust out the Jergens. No, she thinks that he's just in his room. She doesn't really know. Every now and again, he'll be playing video games. He may be reading a book, but she is worried that he'll grow up to be like a similar question that you brought up, Cam. Like that guy who's 18 with no job, no direction, da. She's worried, like, how do I push my son to go after his passion? And if he doesn't have a passion, how do I help get that?
I mean, I heard reading books and playing video games. He's not like not doing. I mean, it's good. I mean, reading books, that's something I don't do. Shoot, I wish I did read more books because that would help.
You don't read.
I mean, books,
all right, keep going. Just tell your audience how you feel. You good? Keep going.
Okay. No, he's about to start but no, like I think at the age of 12, I mean, you don't want to force so much. You do want to kind of let them, follow their own path and see what interests, what sparks his interest. I mean, have a lot of I don't know, have play dates amongst his friends. Have some times where he gets to hang with his friends, because that's where you really can start seeing, okay, the way my child interacts. The way, okay, look, he found an interest. He saw one of his friends doing this. Man, that's actually pretty cool. What's that? So he might just. I don't think she should really be worried. At 12 years old, I mean, he has a long time. But I will say these, preteens, teenagers, they're grown people now. It's a different breed of kids nowadays.
That's because that go back to that reality TV show.
That's right.
All the 12-year-old people looking like Real Husbands of Housewives, Real Husbands of Housewives.
14 years old, wearing the size 14 shoe, 6'4". Like, God damn.
Ken, what you think, man? 12-year-old, she says no passion. How does he get it?
I wonder how much she actually communicates with her son. Like is she just seeing him not do stuff, or is she having conversations with him? Ask him what he wants to do. Sign him up for stuff. Take him out. And again, I don't know because we don't have this in context. But this is what I would tell her. Expose him to different things. What is she into? Introduce him to some of the things that she could be into.
Because literally just like leaving him there and just watching him is not changing nothing.
That's not going to get it. Yeah.
Right. So, me, I love the community. And I was going to say communication, because that's like my number one answer for a lot of these questions on Syrok. What you think? Communication is big. But I had a little different twist with her because, I have a 9-year-old daughter. She'll be turning 10 next year. So she just turned 9. And she has many interests that if I wasn't paying attention, you would never know. Like if you don't know my daughter, then you would not know that she loves to draw. Right. You wouldn't know. She doesn't talk about it. She doesn't carry around a book. She don't have the pencil in her head. She doesn't express no interest verbally or like through signs at all. It's only when you talk to her about what you're doing. Right. And then she'll pull out this book and show you all the original drawings and stuff like that. And we had a conversation about, I'm getting to my point. We had a conversation about, would you ever want to make money off this? Like, you know, you care about money. You always asking me for something. So, you know, would you care about, you know, maybe doing this for a lesson? She talked about it. She said, yeah. And, you know, I saw her looking at my tattoos and I was like, do you want to be a tattoo artist? And she was like, I never thought about it. I didn't think I could. And now we talked about, all right, let's get you a tattoo gun and some pigskin. And instead of doodling on the paper, just doodle on the pigskin.
That's dope.
And she's 9 years old.
Let me tell you something.
And want to doodle on pigskin and the tattoo.
You talking about lucrative? You talking about making money?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
So what my message is to you, fam bam, and I hope you're listening. Thank you for showing the show love. I want you to talk to your son and pay attention to the things that you do not like technically see on the surface. There is something that he has passion in.
Absolutely.
You just haven't caught it yet. And even if it's not coming out verbally, it'll come out in some way, shape, and form. You say he's reading books. Maybe he want to be an author. Maybe he wants to be a storyteller. Maybe he just want to be the guy reading the books for voice audio. You know, I'm releasing an audio book, and I would love someone to do it other than me. So, like, there's subtle things that he's doing. But I also believe you two gentlemen, he's only 12.
He's only 12.
Yeah.
He's only 12. Not everybody can be blessed with a beautiful baby bumpkin like me.
True though.
Art prodigy like my daughter. No, I'm just playing. But
9 years old, by the way. I meant she was 9. I meant she was 9.
She tattooed at 9. No, yeah. He's 12. He's 12. It's okay. It's okay. Let him be a kid. Let him, you know, burn the hours away when, I'm not saying every day, all day, you know, with no activity. But when I was a kid at 12, it was a lot worse than just sitting down reading.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna cut it right there.
You know how reckless it gets before you know.
Look, y'all, again, thank you so much for tuning into the show. I want to make a special thanks to this gentleman right here. He killed it at the Father's Day extravaganza. We had a paint and sip, a great turnout for the fathers out there. We had the paint and sip as well as a comedy show. Stephanie killed it. David Logan did a great job. And of course, props to again my co-host, Mr.
Dorothy. I hope you pull up on us.
Okay. All right.
Dorothy, I hope you pull up on us.
Look, be sure to follow all of our socials, Facebook, our YouTube, our Smooth Club Media, as well as tune into the shows, man. You can watch us, you can listen to us, watch us weekly, Sky 4 TV, 12:30 a.m. Saturdays, Sunday morning, but you know what it is. Saturdays, and also every Sundays on WNSB HOT 91 in Solar VA at 12 p.m.
All right, I just want to squeeze this in before we start the pod real quick. So I'm gonna clip this and send it to my godson real quick. Shout out to D, man. Look, you graduated. This is amazing. So I want all my fans to clap with me when we say, yo, black man, do your thing.
Yes.
Graduating is a big deal. I know society doesn't make it like it is anymore, but I remember how hard it was for someone in my community, in my age group, my generation to graduate high school and still have a heartbeat. So, you know, you made it through all the traps and trials and tribulations, and I'm proud of you. Much love to you. So shout out, D.
Shout out.
All right, we in the podcast now.
Yeah, you ready to bring up your bum ass topic?
Yes, I'm ready to bring my bum ass topic, fellas. Okay, all right. So I was reading this, fellas, about this company. Matter of fact, where's my notes? Because I did write notes because I was actually pretty, you know. Let me find my.
Let him shine. Let him shine.
Shit. All right.
You got a full page of notes. He's not bullshit.
Okay.
It's
titled "In Trucking Company Uses Video Game to Recruit New Drivers." So I was reading up on this because, fellas,
I thought he said nude driver.
Oh, nude.
Oh, now this man's like, hey, how much they paying?
Yeah.
Yo,
now we're interested.
I drove 7 tons back in the military. I know what I'm doing.
God help us. But though, set aside from, you know, my business, Revolution Beard Care, I also own my own trucking company. I have a couple rigs, still new into it, but it's a very lucrative business. I recommend anybody who's interested, whether if it's real estate or trucking, because it's a like I said, it's a lucrative thing to invest in. But there's a company called Schneider National that's using a new recruiting process, and they're going through the video game. So there's a video game called American Truck Simulator, like we were talking about earlier. Now, I wasn't aware of what a simulator was. I'm literally thinking y'all video games. I'm like, what the hell?
He is in his 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a gamer like that. Like, I mean, it was anyway. Anyway, before somebody like get to it. When I first saw it, I'm like, I don't know about that, because if it's video games, like that can go for anything. I wouldn't put like.
So you were just thinking like a controller.
I was thinking of a legit controller the whole time.
We discussed this before.
So you showed them they got whole
rigs. When
he
he said it to me, he was like, I don't understand how it's gonna work. How can you learn how to drive? Blah blah. And then he said, then he did the hand motion. I was like, bro, no. It's an actual.
It's
wheel. Yeah, like it's an actual. Yeah,
like they have rear view mirrors. And that's showing something. They got side. You can roll down with it. They got the air compression seats.
Bruh. Blew my mind. Because see, like right now, so America's having like a huge like driver shortage. So they lowered the age from from 2 years of experience to 1 year. Now the actual age is from 21 to 18. So I
do wonder why that is, though.
You know what? It's crazy because see, trucking was still making money during pandemic. So what blows my mind is that it's falling short.
You got to understand that younger generational, not you, but young generation are working smarter, not harder. Think about the 80s babies, the 70s, 60s. Everyone has taught that mantra of work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. This generation has mastered working from home and making millions from their desk.
True.
So why leave the house? It makes no sense to do a job that work in a factory 9 to 5. It don't make no sense to be in a truck driving from this to there when you can do the exact same thing, make more money at the house. Like you can no shit be a factory worker in a video game. Be doing packaging all day, live streaming. You just packaging back boxes. You do it the same thing you do on Amazon or like any line of factory. You just simulate yourself packing and make millions.
But I will say though, like think of the ones that say are fresh out of jail that really needs to find a line of work that doesn't have say a high school education. Trucking has always been like their go-to. Like, man, I can do trucking. For a certain amount of hours, I can do hours as far as boom, I can still go home this time of night, do a route back and forth. So it's really great. But again, I'm like still with Ken, like, man, why the hell is it like such a huge shortage? But I mean, you answered it, Syrok, with the whole like, man, people can make more money doing something else, and it's work harder, not smarter.
Or I got this other theory. Mm-hmm. The quality of lot lizards has went down drastically in the past few years. And because lot lizards are like, oh, you don't know what lot lizards are. Lot lizards are Jesus.
Yeah.
Lot lizards are prostitutes who hang out in truck stops. Waiting for the truckers to
you saying that's why it's a shortage.
So when you break that down and you think of what the lizard does with his tongue and all that stuff.
Alrighty then.
Becomes golden.
Yeah. So lot lizards quality, their like image and everything has drastically dropped, right? With fentanyl and everything hitting the streets. The street holes are looking bad.
So there's no like bonuses to becoming a trucker anymore.
There's no bonus. The best part of being a trucker was the fact that you could explore all the different qualities of hoes.
I travel the world. I travel.
I seen Wisconsin hoes. I seen New York hoes. I seen Florida hoes. I seen them all.
Bro, Syrok just answered the question.
Hey. Come on, man.
Moving on.
It makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense, man. It makes a lot of sense. So this is
clean up our holes. I guarantee you, the quality of drivers, the numbers is going to skyrocket.
I might look for a part-time job.
Wait, for the lot lizards or the driver?
Whatever.
The anticipation's rocking out like, which one? Whatever. Man, fellas,
if the lot lizards look good enough,
oh my god,
I might consider getting behind a big rig. Who knows?
Man,
who knows?
Oh my gosh, man. Well, look, fellas, moving on, man. We gotta talk about the legend, Paul Pierce.
Oh, what's
going on with Paul? Paul is just
he got to lose his foot.
No, that's Deion Sanders. But
my bad.
Yeah,
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders got to lose his foot. Why did I think Paul Pierce? What Paul do?
Paul Pierce.
He's
I know what he do, but I mean, what did he do?
He's just been living his best life for the last few years.
Pretty much. Yeah, you know, every time you see him, it's like he's just he's living his best life. That recent stream he did with with Kevin Garnett, he's like, hey, look, there's a site where you can rent a girlfriend for a day. And
no. First, he introduces him to a girl.
Oh, there we go.
And said, "Oh, I met her on this site where you can rent a girlfriend for the day."
And Garnett's like,
and she's like, "Hey,
check my rates."
I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's an escort. I don't think they rent a girlfriend for a day. I'm like, but they were live, and he's like, it ain't live. With the comments, I don't see the chats. I don't see the comments.
KG is trying to like calm him down the whole. He's like, yo, bro, like tapping his leg, like, all right, man, you know,
like he's joking, but he's dead ass
You crazy, PP. You crazy, bro.
Like, no. I definitely rented her for 24 hours. Too easy.
So it's like you know the last thing on social media you saw Paul doing was when he had the strippers smoking the weed. This was back when he was employed under ESPN,
right?
And then that's what got him fired from ESPN. And then you see him do this. So it's like a lot of people are like saying, is he living his best life or is he okay?
Is anything he's doing physically or mentally abusing anyone?
Nope.
Because it sounds like he's just a man living his truth. Like,
he retired. He did
I think the concern was because this was a live broadcasting, and they were broadcasting NBA Finals on whatever station.
I'm thinking he did it on a podcast. Like,
they were
NBA.
Well, they were streaming. Them watching the NBA Finals.
Okay.
So I guess it was kind of like a podcast setting, but it was them watching. But it was for like a major, whatever channel.
Yeah, because like Kevin Garnett, I think he has like a, yeah. He has his own platform now and stuff.
A lot worse on Showtime. I was saying a lot worse.
After a certain hour. Oh, no, that's Cinemax.
Cinemax, there we go. That's Cinemax.
Yeah, because come 10:35.
And it is 10:35 because the previous movie got to go on.
Yep.
They show some commercials.
Well, I know.
Y'all know the order.
I know. My remote and then Cartoon Network was on my last. So I keep the remote in my hand. I'll be like, ooh. I think I hear footsteps. You see Tom and Jerry.
Bro, there's some.
What you watching? Nothing.
There are some teenagers like, I cannot let my parents listen to this because they're gonna know.
Oh man.
Oh, that is funny. But I think he's just living his best life, man.
I mean, there could be some concerns. The fact that again he showed up that way for something that was rather serious. Impaired and talking about and maybe he didn't know they were broadcasted. I don't know, but he was definitely wild. I don't know.
If he was intentionally doing it, like if he was pulling a Syrok, then okay. Like if he's just like living his truth, cool. But if this was something that he was trying to keep on the DL, maybe he's slipping. Like maybe.
I don't know. When he realized it was live, that reaction on his, he's like, yeah, because Shades was on. You didn't know how his eyes looked. I was like,
oh, like you last week. Looking
at the light. I don't know if anything I say in front of the camera or whatever. I know it has a possibility of being seen, heard
for sure
by millions. I already calculated the hate to like ratio. What I say, and sometimes when the hate to like, when the hate is outdoing I say it anyway. Like I know what could possibly happen to me.
Sure.
If he went about that and he didn't do that calculation real quick before it might be something wrong. It might be like maybe we should look in it just a little bit. Like drugs, right? You're not tripping.
Yeah.
You just tricking.
Yeah.
If you just tricking, then you good.
Because to your point, if nothing else, he saw the camera. So in worst case scenario, even if they weren't live, it was being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's being recorded can flip back on.
Come on now, you've been in the spotlight for way too long.
Way too long.
I was like, I don't care.
You stumbled into a dope topic though that I don't think men really talk about. We hear this from women all the time. But we don't really hear it much from men.
What you mean? Let's talk about it. I mean, I still got
time. So like,
hold on, y'all want to get the champagne? Y'all want to keep talking about
both of you married? I'm not married, but both of you are married. And like, God forbid, like we're speaking strictly hypotheticals now.
Right.
But if it weren't to work you're saying you'd be done. You'd be single.
Yeah, I'm done, man.
Yeah.
Like my wife is my everything. When I met my wife, when I met Rashana Johnson at the time, she wasn't a fox. She was Rashana Johnson. When I met her, I dropped every woman, girl, text situation, any curiosity. It was a like I knew I wanted her for the rest of my life. If this don't work out, I'm hurt. I choose to stay hurt. My daughter and son will grow up and be like, hey, my dad been lonely all his life. No, I've been tricking. I've been tricking since the divorce, son.
And been hiding it from you.
And been hiding
very
it. Like,
effectively.
that is it. I'm not going to be emotionally invested in another relationship again. So there's only my physical needs, and then the rest I can get from a maid.
Well, so Arrington, after your 2 weeks of crying,
why gotta be 2 weeks?
That's way too short for him. Way too short. You think he gonna only cry for 2 weeks? Bro, the show gonna be canceled. We're done. At least I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Like I'm gonna be in like Taiwan. Like I'm gonna be somewhere.
Y'all some cold bastards.
He gonna be so stretched out. He gonna grow hair, bro. Like
y'all caught that. I'm gonna grow hair. That was a good one.
Instead of hair falling out,
that was a good one. No, I'm definitely I'm with. I mean, I'm not. I already took my bros. We all have the conversation. Friends of mine that are married, we're like, hey, God forbid, what if if something don't happen, y'all go find the next one? No, because I mean, honestly, so much work gets put into a marriage. I mean, just getting to that level. It was. I was putting in work to take her out on a date. I was putting in work becoming your boyfriend. I was putting in work to become your fiance. Now I got to put in work even more to become your husband. If that ends, shit, that's a lot of fucking work.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of work.
Once that is done, like once that breaks, that's it. I put all my life into that.
That's a lot.
I'm done.
And you have your good moments, you have your bad moments. That stuff happening possibly all over again. Yeah,
I'm sure I'm not saying that she would do the same thing. I'm sure she would find love. She's an amazing woman. It's dudes in her DMs right now waiting for me to slip up. I know. Like
she shows you.
I know. Every few years, there's a few guys like every New Year's. Y'all still good? She don't reply back.
And New Year's is wild, bro. And New Year's is wild.
Y'all still good?
Right after the ball dropped.
I'm just playing out my ear right now. I just needed to know when you were gonna. All right, cool.
She shows me all the time, so it's like when she don't reply, they be like, all right, okay, they still good. I wait till next year, 2024. That's my one. So I know she'll find someone if we were ever to. But me, I am done. Like I am. No love.
I feel like you say that. But I also feel like the certain situations just kind of catch us off guard. You know what I'm saying? So it might be a situation where you will definitely go through a phase of what you just described. But who knows what or who may come of that phase that you're going through. You know what I'm saying?
I don't plan on falling in love with any prostitutes. That's the point. That's the point.
I didn't know you meant straight prostitutes.
Yeah. I'm going straight to sex workers. I'm going straight to sex workers.
In this outfit right now, we're all gonna be like, ladies.
Yo, dude. Yeah. No, I'm not going on no date. I'm not texting nobody how you feel. Oh, good morning. No, I've given all my good mornings up to Mrs. Fox.
Yeah.
It's done.
well, like Kim, you mentioned on the show before, like you were engaged before. What went in your mind once hey, that had ended?
When it was over.
I mean, my situation was a little different because I wasn't in the place that y'all are in with my ex. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't at that place where I felt like, and this is why we wound up not getting married, but I didn't feel like this is like the one for me and stuff like that. Like I didn't get that feeling. And I realized when it was time enough, like, all right, we just got to start figuring out what is it that we want to do here. So I can't speak from being in the position of being with the person I thought was my life partner and then losing that and then coming back from that. So
you know why I respect you a lot though? Because some even men, I'm not like I was gonna say some women for some reason, but that's misogynistic. This is both parties on this one. I have met people in relationships and they will get married because they see the potential and see like we could get to that point. Like you know how you was like, like it's not clicking. This is the person I'm supposed to be with. And so they still get married and go through with it because they think I can get to that instead of just being like,
we were on that street, bro. We were on that street and then we
but you still like
for sure.
Once you noticed it. Once you notice, like, ooh, this ain't.
It's not gonna.
Regardless of how difficult it was.
Yeah.
Y'all found a way to separate without killing each other or forcing each other to be with each other and have this. Like,
y'all were smart doing it as an engaged couple and not like, okay, we're already, we've been married for a certain amount of time.
Regardless about the hate or the words exchanged, the phones thrown. I don't know. I feel like your phone.
There was definitely a phone thrown.
Right. So,
hold on.
Can you imagine Cam saying, "What the fuck?"
Not at her against the wall, but there was definitely a phone thrown.
So it's like, So regardless of how it happened, I still respect the fact that y'all went through the pain instead of avoiding it and pussyfooting around and be like, let's just get married. Now y'all humping prostitutes separately instead of together.
She's actually married with kids.
And you think no prostitutes?
I'm like,
Cam, we are grown.
What does that mean?
We are grown.
What does that mean? It's 2023.
Come on.
Oh shit!
You think her husband's going on business trips?
Hey.
I don't think so.
That's not me. Got nothing to do with that.
But yeah, man. Yeah, as far as love go, I love to love. I love to love. And I love Rashana Fox. I love Maxine Moore. I love these women. I love them to death.
Yeah.
But if it does not work out, I am done. No more love. I've given it all. Like I can still have that friendship love. There's room for that.
Yeah.
I love you. We've built this relationship now that I feel like not even just business, but as far as life goes, I'm riding for you.
Yeah.
But as far as like me going out there and holding hands again and walking along the beach again, no.
I understand where you're coming from.
This is Morris Chestnut in that the series, the Best Man series that they had.
Man,
that joke went crazy.
It'll be exchanges of goods. Me exchanging money for services provided by you. Somebody clean my room, somebody cook for me, somebody give me the happy ending.
I can definitely understand you feeling.
Sound like good living right there. That's good living.
But I mean, what he's saying makes sense though, because I could definitely understand filling your heart with somebody.
But you think I'll find someone again?
I'm with Cam on that one too.
I think if you don't go the paid worker route for a time,
I might even start. Like I might change my whole genre of entertainment and just go into porn industry. Like that's just
But I think if you open yourself back up to it, I think with anybody, not just specifically you, if you open yourself back up to it, you open yourself up to the potential for you to meet a match. That's just what it is. If you don't put yourself in that position, then it won't happen unless you fall.
Because at the end of the day, we never know the future. We never know what the future holds. That's the thing. That you will never know what the future holds. So to what Kim is saying, it can happen. You can walk by the street, God damn, who is this?
I mean, if it happens, y'all won't even notice. I won't even mention it. Like if it was to happen, you would just see a bunch of like, Syrok, you kind of smell like Holiday Inn. Like what's going on? You would see subtle signs that my life is destroyed, but I never talk about it. It'll be bottled in forever.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. That's funny.
You're like, man, I haven't seen Rashana in a while, and I just start crying. Let me call Candy. I need fellatio. Jesus.
He tried to spark that lighter. It's gonna be called Candy. Oh man,
Arrington is definitely definitely a crier also. For sure.
Oh, I'm a crier.
Hey, I mean, I love R&B music, man.
But you don't even have to bring her name up. We will be recording you here.
I'll fuck up that whole intro. Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's wrong with you? She here, bought this mic. She picked it out from guitar. Yo,
bro, I'll be.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh shit!
I'm an emotional guy. I can't help it.
I cry. Yo, this is a fact. I'm not doing this just for content. I promise you. I cry at certain animes I watch. Dude, it's certain, not like boo hoo, like I'm breaking down, but certain animes get me teary eyed and make my throat hurt. Like, you know, when your throat get tight.
Oh shit!
And you feel it. Like, if you let go, you can really cry. But you like,
fucking cartoon, man.
what the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't Sasuke just love her, man? Why can't Goku just be a good dad? Why?
Oh shit!
No shit. Since you already admitted what makes you cry, I admit what I make.
Go ahead.
What makes me cry is I literally will take, if I have some free time on my hand, I will watch like inspiring stories. Like what if it's like a single.
I can relate to that,
bro. If I like say it's a single mother of 7 kids lost her job. This and all this, just a remarkable ass story. I'll be in the corner just like,
man,
you know what got
all
me
the
once?
time on Tidewater. If you was to go to Tidewater, you be teary eyed all the time. You know what I mean? People got
that is funny.
7 kids, no legs, and living in the project. You might as well drive around with tissue,
bro. I mean, and honestly, but that's why I love doing the like the back to school drive, giving back. Like giving back is so important.
That is dope.
Like it's just I always like it's funny because she will never catch it. Like she only saw me cry during the wedding. That's it. She's only seen me cry probably at the wedding. But it's just I have to go in my own space, just like, and she'll come in. What's up, baby? How was your day? Like seriously, that's just.
She either think you're crying or fucking doing coke. Like what you got going on back
Times
here?
Times hard these days. Hey,
my woman, you gonna see me cry. Like you're going to see me. Like I had to reach a stage. This happened when I turned 30. I reached a stage where I do not care who sees my true life. Like you see me, you are seeing my true self. That's why I don't hesitate in saying whatever that comes to my mind, because even if it makes you uncomfortable or it makes you like, oh, I would have said that. That makes me like, I don't want you to be like, I don't want to rob you of your choice of being around me. Like, this is the type of guy I am. You know what I mean?
Being your authentic self.
So I don't want to rob you of like the ability to make that choice. Like, oh, do I want to be friends with this guy or do I want to be business partners with this guy? Let me, is anything, under his sleeves that I don't see? Y'all see everything. I act like this in front of my kids, my wife, my mom. Like sometimes I was stressed out one time when I was visiting my mom and I started rolling up and she's like, you gonna smoke in my house? I'm like, no, mom, I'm gonna go to your car and smoke in the car. Like I was grown and just visiting St. Louis. But I started rolling up right on the desk, like in front of the OG. And it's like, look, mom, this is who I am. If this is not okay, let me know. I'll stay somewhere else. I'll be I'm still your son. I'm still your friend. If you don't like me, drinking mimosas at 7 a.m. Like,
but that's when mimosas supposed to be drank.
I'm just saying.
She get you drunk.
So I feel like, man, I guess my point is my point is, don't hide them tears from the missus. Let them see it.
No, absolutely.
Let them see it. Let them analyze it. And if they have a problem with it, they can leave. Like, that's why, like, even if it hurts, you need to see my true self so you can make the decision to stay or go. I ain't trying to rob you of none of your freedom. You know I'm freaky. You know. If Miss Dorothy pull up, there's a chance. Man. There's a chance.
I will say the one time that I have seen you 100% serious was right before your show, when you were going into that zone. I was like, oh, that's a different Syrok. I'm gonna stay away from him.
That's different.
I was like, no, that man is focused. I'm letting him do his thing.
Syrok is different. Arrington has never seen, even though he's seen me perform, he's never seen true show Syrok. Because of the conditions we were in at the time.
Okay.
So like for the Men's Fashion Week thing, that can't be show Syrok because be commercialized, Syrok. That gotta be the guy who's, this is why we're here, and beards, and I make jokes about pussy. Like that's the guy you get, right, for that type of situation. Yeah. And I think the other show we seen you at, that was just a bad day. The show with we did a show at the hotel for. I forgot what it was. He said he still enjoyed it.
It was still good. It was the first comedy series with under my foundation. Right. Gary Mitchell was hosting.
It couldn't have been that bad if you're still around,
bro. As far as days go, if rankings of my life, it was the 5th worst day of my life.
Oh wow,
the 5th worst day of my life.
I mean, the only thing I can remember is Syrok telling me, like, bro, I ate like a burger before I got there, man. I had the shits. Like that's all I can remember is the shits.
It was all bad. I don't want to relive it. But you know, situation bad when a nigga be like, you know what? Yep, that's what happened. Yep. I don't even want that.
Don't even.
If that version is the best version I want out in public, Lord knows what was going on with my anus back in the.
You know what? I think we should end it off right there. Man, fellas, once again, it's always always enjoy chatting with y'all. Look, people that are listening to this podcast, be sure to continue to support the podcast. We're available on all platforms, iHeart, Spotify, Apple. Also, a new platform we're on called Haiti with the Y. It's for all Black-owned creators, content creators. So it's very awesome. We're now
this dude going to find a place to get this show.
Oh, you got them right. You got them right.
Like, literally,
I'm not hating it. My job is just to provide the content. Let him do him.
You got them right. We're everywhere, y'all. We're everywhere. You can also watch us and you can listen to us. You can watch us on Sky 4 TV Saturdays 12:30 a.m. and then Sundays WNSB HOT 91, the soul of VA, at 12 p.m. every Sunday. So, look, we appreciate it, y'all. Y'all be easy. Yeah.
Good night.
Woo.